Hey, Shalom, Shalom. It's your brother Raza Allah from GMS London Camp. First and foremost, when they give you praises and glory to Yahweh, Baruch Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch Hashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone, and blessings unto the hopeful with sincere elect. Just a quick one. These new up and coming problem reaction solutions, all the chaos scenarios that are happening around the world, especially over there in Babylon the Great, aka America. The land of confusion. It says that the hackers may have just stolen the social security numbers of every American. Now, brothers that's in the know, we already know, what this entails and what it's all about and what the outcome's going to be, hence the term problem, reaction, solution, or order ab chaos, in the Latin, which means order through the chaos. And that's exactly what these wicked elites, the so-called white man, biblically known as the Edomites, are doing on the left-hand side in society, man, through the wicked banking elite families, because it's given into the power of their hands to cause mischief on the earth, like it tells you in various scriptures, man. Micah, the 2nd chapter, Job 29 and 24 tells you the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 15 and verse 34 tells you that mischief is in their hands and it's in their belly, and they're always conspiring to, come against the just and the poor of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, being the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially the elect. Scripture says that they shoot in secret at the perfect, and the perfects talk about the children of Israel, because we're the chosen people of the Lord, man. Even though, we're in a dire states right now, and being in the so-called low class of society, so to speak, the bottom feeders of society, but Esau setting up the snare, man, the wicked devices, and the ultimate device, brothers know, is going to be the MOT to the B, the RFID hip, and that technology is definitely on the horizons, man, and Esau is touting that more and more now, because all these security measures and the thing of convenience, and now so-called hackers, as of late you've been having all these cyber attacks as well, and no one knows where it's coming from, the source. But we brothers that's in the know, we know that Esau Edom on the left hand side is working with his technology and through these psyops and these order ab chaos scenarios, so they can accomplish their new world of disorder, man, as they call it, the new world order. So it says hackers may have just stolen the social security numbers of every American. So this is the problem, and the reaction, is, of course, they want to set up there's going to be more security, entailed, more austerity measures, more draconian legislations, and ultimately the problem is going to be solved by them, pushing the MOT to the B, which is going to be the new way of people having identity. That's why even in Australia, as I did my last sit down, in Australia and over here in the UK, they're going to be pushing digital IDs coming towards the end of this year, which we're already halfway through the year. We've only got like 5 months left into the year of 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. So 2025 is definitely going to be a trip, man. It's going to be a straight dystopian, totalitarian state of disorder, basically, because Esau's going to come down with great wrath, man, and he's not playing, man, and he knows that he have but a short time. So that's going to be the order out of the chaos, man. They're going to bring forth the solution to this problem that they're having with security. People are getting cyber attacks and hackers and people's identity being stolen and so on and so forth. So what's the solution? Everyone has digital IDs. Then you got the immigration problem that's going on. So to speak, they don't know who's coming in and out of the country. They don't know who's, Esau got all the technology in the world, but he doesn't know who's coming into his country. It's BS, man. But this is all part of the psyop, the psychological operation of all the ab chaos scenario, so he can come with the solution of putting these biometric devices in people on the face of the earth, so he can track and trace you, so he can control your whereabouts, man. Control you. You know, see, social security number is going to be installed on that biometric device, man. That implant they want to put in your right hand and your forehead. So this is where everything's leading. Everything's leading to a digital system. Everything being digitalized, and everything is leading to the MOT to the B being made mandatory around the face of the earth, man. Why? Because it's prophecy, and the Lord is going to make this thing happen. You know, if you're using Esau, Edom on the left hand side, you know, because the scripture says it's the number of a man, and that man of sin is being revealed as the Edomites, these so-called white people. The Lord's using them to push forth this MOT to the B system, man, on the left hand side, so he can bring forth that judgment. So, you know, as I said, problem, reaction, solution, and I've got the little definition here of Hegelian dialectic, which this is where it comes from, the source, you know. Hegelian dialectic, it says, interpretive method in which contradiction between a proposition, thesis, and the antithesis is resolved at the higher level of truth, synthesis. So the thesis is the problem, the antithesis is the reaction, and then the synthesis is the solution to the problem, you know. And then they got a little definition right here. It says, what are the ideas of Hegelian dialectic? Problem, reaction, solution. It says, you mean Hegelian dialectic. In this case, it is the Hegel's theory on how the two opposing ideas create a contradiction that create new things. Yeah. So you got the problem, and then you got the reaction, and the new thing is the solution, which they want to put those biometric devices and everyone on the face of the earth as a solution to their problem, to the ID hacking and ID theft in general, you know, digital IDs and so on and so forth. So even with the, you know, the WEF are coming down on people now, and anyone that speaks against people in, you know, online digital IDs and so on and so forth, they're gonna come down on the people now for anyone that's speaking against digital IDs. I wonder why, you know, because this is the main prophecy that's getting ready to come to pass. It says that is a thesis and its antithesis create a synthesis, fusing both and overcoming their differences. So this is what it's all about, you know, problem, reaction, solution, man. So these devils are working, man. This is why it says Psalm 64 about the Lord hiding us from the secret counsel of the wicked, man. You know, and they're always conspiring, man, in the dark. You know, they're always conspiring, man, and to you know, put people in the snare, especially the children of Israel, because ultimately they want to chip, you know, the majority of the people on the planet Earth, and the ones they can't see hit, they're gonna destroy, man. They want to, you know, basically depopulate. That's where you got situations like with the WHO now, and these pathogens that are so-called being released, you know, so to speak, with the Mpox and all these different pestilences that are getting ready to be released, because that's going to be part of the depopulation as well. And the reaction and solution to that is going to be, you know, people need to have IDs, you know, to be tracked and traced, because your health records are going to be on the CHIP as well. So this is all leading to the CHIP technology, man. We can't stress it more than enough. You know, and anyone that doesn't agree with that, basically you're either bugged out or the Lord just not, you know, opened your eyes to this truth, man, fully. And that's going to be on your to your detriment, basically, man, because you've been warned by the true men of the Lord of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, starting with the great men of and apostles and elders of Great Millstone, you know, on down. This is Revelations 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast is talking about this new world order, man, this new structure, new financial digital system that these devils are implementing, you know, through this beast system, man, you know, a revival of the Roman Empire, you know, says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Yeah. So anyone that doesn't want to get down with the get down in these last days, they want to eradicate, man. They want to delete. They want to cull. You know, there's going to be a great depopulation of people on the face of the earth, you know, through these different pestilences, famines, you know, and the sword, as it tells you, man, the various precepts, man, you know, that the Lord is going to, you know, use these things to, you know, cut down the nations, basically. But ultimately, the nuclear missiles are going to do the job when all hell breaks loose and World War III takes place. You know, there's only going to be a few men left. especially the men of the Lord, the elect. You know, it says, verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So this is going to be across the whole board, man. This is for everyone. You know, this is not just for a few. It says he causeth all. You know, so he's gonna try and get everyone to get down with his program, so to speak. Whether you're dumb, deaf, or blind, or paraplegic, or you're stable and able, or you're working or not working. Whether you're in the prison system, or you're working in you're working in law enforcement, or you're part of the army, a troop, and so on and so forth. Anyone and everyone is gonna be enticed to take part of this new world order of disorder, as I call it, this new dystopian state, and everyone's going to be enticed to take that mark, man, because it's going to be the new way of buying and selling. It tells you in verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. It says, or the number or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So if you ain't registered with this new ID, this digital ID, which is going to be, at first an app, probably, digital ID, and then they're going to put in an actual biometric device in your body, and you're going to become your own ID. This is what it means, man. And you're going to be able to buy and sell with that same device. You won't be able to buy and sell without it, because physical cash is going to be null and void, as you can plainly see, because of all these hackings and so on and so forth. I mean, last week you had 2 trillion just get wiped off the market, in regards to the crash that happened in Japan. $2 trillion just disappeared off the market, man. So, that was done by purpose, man. These wicked elites are working. So only the initiated are able to see these things, starting with the Lord's elect. And that's why we're out here warning our people of the times to come, man. So anyway, that was just a quick one, man. I just wanted to highlight that fact, that everything's definitely going digital, and Esau's moving on the left-hand side, through the spiritual demon Satan. So we got to keep moving on the right-hand side, stay spiritual, and keep watching and praying, man, through Yahweh Shai, and, pray for his tender mercies in these last days, man. So with that, I want to close out, give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, and Shalom to the hopeful and sincere elect.